All right, it's time for the Pacific Last Chance qualifier. We're just going to go straight into it. Talon Esports against Detonation. This might be one of the only ones I get right, because I swear so many of these are 50-50, especially with so much time off. I just don't know what's going to be separating them. It's kind of who's adapted to the potential new meta that might suit them in terms of like maybe Zeta are using Chamber on Laz. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, this one feels like the easiest. Going to go with Talon. Haven't been too confident with how Detonation are playing, basically, and I don't think that's going to change. I think roster changes are most likely, but there's some talent in the tier 2. I've been seeing that, so they can definitely look over towards Scars and see if they want to pick some of those players up. RRQ against GE. Man, where do we go with this one? I think GE are looking good the more that they kind of move away from their 6 or 7 person roster, now 6 person roster. I think I've been more impressed with RRQ though, so I'm maybe giving them the advantage in this one. But this does again feel like a 50-50 if Global Esports have been pracking loads. And honestly, Aaron with a lot of time could set them apart. But yeah, I'm going to just go with RRQ. But straight up, if I get this one wrong, I wouldn't be surprised if it was like a 50-50. Gen.G started looking okay in playoffs, if I'm honest. But they still just have these... They're so close to being really good. And then they just have these rounds that are always thrown into the most important rounds where they mess up, in my opinion. Just little fundamental issues of of like whether it's over peaking or just not being on the same page together. I might just be on the Talon train for a little bit, to be honest. I'm in for it. Let's go for Talon on that. Again, I think this is a 50-50. We don't know how they've been looking in the time off. I would not be surprised if Gen.G take this. Zeta against RRQ. Do I think... So for me, if Zeta have been using a lot of Chamber, I think they take this. I'm just not confident that they will be running that kind of meta. Because honestly they were looking pretty good with the Killjoy as well. RRQ. Okay, let's go for Zeta. Let's say they're using the Chamber. Let's say they've switched a lot of stuff around and they're using the Chamber, but I'm not fully confident with it. Team Secret against Talon. Am I just a Jesse Vash believer? Probably. Or I could go for a Talon run. Why do I think a Talon run is going to happen? The thing is with Talon is once they stopped doing the crazy comps, they kind of looked pretty good. Team Secret were looking like one of the best in the region, though, in my opinion. So where am I going? Why, dude? All of these are literally 50-50, 50-50, 50-50. I'm in for 50-50 here again, but I'm probably gonna, with the amount of data that's here, I would expect that Jesse can work some magic. I think Warbirds is in there as well, so kind of rate the coaching stuff. So let's go for that. RRQ against Talon. Oh man, I kind of wanna, I kind of don't want these two to meet this early on. With this much data being out, sure, I'm on board the Talon hype train. I think, again, the core of Zash is just so strong, and once they kind of stopped messing around with the roles and triple duelist or whatever they were doing, I think they got some. They were looking a lot better, a little bit like Lock-In, not up to that standard, but a little bit like it. Okay, Secret winning this one. And then Talon against Zeta. This is going to be an unpopular opinion. And then I think this. I kind of rushed it at the end here, but I'm just going with a little bit of my gut. Jesse Vash Masterclass. They would have the map advantage as well. Double map ban in the best of 5. Yeah, sure. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. Again, I'm pretty confident we're going to look back at this, and in comparison to my other Pickems, this is going to be the one where I was wrong the most. Or maybe I get lucky with a bit of RNG, but again, with the amount of time off, I'm not too confident with anything other than the first game, if I'm fully honest. This is going to be the most interesting to watch because it's the hardest to call in my mind. Every other league has their heavy favorites, where this one, I'm not sure there's any. Yeah, okay. We're going to leave it like that. I don't think I'm doing any changes. So yeah, we'll see. It starts in literally, I mean, it starts tomorrow. So it starts pretty soon, so we'll find out. Yeah, if you want to let me know if I'm wrong, where I'm wrong, why I'm wrong in the comments, do so below. Give it a like, give me a subscribe, and I will see you on the stream, or I'll see you on the next video.